Hey guys, I'm in my last week here and it is so crazy immersive that I feel like I've neglected everything else in my life. But yeah, I guess today I wanted to take a walk in the woods and also talk about seeing everything I do as like another, like as a rep in a series, or yeah, like assuming that the way that I do things and create and everything is a lifelong endeavor, that every step I take, everything I host, every piece I make, every film, whatever, like all of these, it really helps take the pressure off if you view it as a rep, like one rep out of 10,000, you know? And it kind of goes back to the point of like, you should also feel each gesture and like love what you're doing, because the love is what allows you to care about each step and care enough to put the detail and work around it, to make it really beautiful and high quality. But yeah, so like for example, and I can kind of tell which things I really care about and love, because there is more love and care that shows up in the actual process of each one. But let's say you host a party or something and it doesn't go that well, like it's a lot better, or you make a video, whatever, like it lands a lot better internally if you think of it as like, okay, here was one more experience to add to my repertoire, my lifelong experience of many reps. And yeah, so if you throw a party and it's like a part of like, or it's like a, I don't know, dinner party, and it's a part of like a weekly series, then it feels a lot less intense if it's like, this one didn't go well, but there's like 50 of them, and every time you throw one, you incorporate learnings from the previous time and like allow that to build its own momentum over time. And also the case for doing things is that you don't even know what kind of serendipitous thing will come out of putting yourself out there. And that even when something goes wrong, the fact that it was exposed, and like it is, the scary part is the vulnerability, and then the painful part is like it not going how you want it to go. But then there's just so much upside in trying and be seen trying, and being seen for like, yeah, I don't know, potential, or like that seed of the idea, the thing that you're going for, your taste. And hello, I ran into someone in the woods. And that like, you don't even know who will pick up on that, who will be like, wow, like I can riff off of this. And even if you make something that isn't exactly how you want it to, maybe they take it and run with it and add their ingredient, and then someone else takes it, runs with it. And like, so this is either, it's anywhere public, like online or in some public space, social space, like, yeah. I'm currently feeling like mixed feelings because I just threw something that didn't quite go as planned, but then something else extremely amazing came out of it. And so, like, great example of, I think it was definitely worth doing it, even though, like, it wasn't quite the social success I wanted it to be. It was definitely like the business success or something I wanted it to be. So yeah, just the things that can come out when you put yourself out there is really, really amazing. And I find this a lot in many, like, I feel like some people, like, there's the fear of that pain of it not going as well, and also the fear of living through that can hold people back. But like, just there's so much unknowns, like you just don't know what might happen, and you might not even be able to imagine it, and it might surprise you. For example, today I had like a really cool person reach out to me and be interested in something that I'm working on, even though I felt like overall it wasn't that well received. There is just that one person who was like, this is amazing, I want to help, I want to be involved. And it's like, oh, honestly, that's all I needed. Like, that's all I could have, that's the best case outcome that I could have asked for. And yeah, like knowing that there's the right audience will see and I get it, and the wrong audience will not, and that's fine. But also like being forgiving and sort of regrounding after if something is like a little off. Yeah, and yeah, I think that's most of what I wanted to talk about today. I'll show you some swamps. It's beautiful. I'm feeling the end of my time, like my time here is coming to an end, and I have so much to integrate and unpack, and I'm really proud of myself because I do feel like I faced every moment the best I could, and also like respected my own limits. I don't think I like just went with what I could and moved with courage, and I think that is really cool. So I can like feel my own like self-respect building because I face a decision in many situations where it's like, okay, I could do nothing, I could kind of stay in fear, or I could rise to the occasion and try to do something that I think is going to be cool or interesting. And yeah, and there's sort of like a whole art to feeling out whether something is too much to bite off, and I think a lot of that comes down to like having friends or a crew to sort of rally around you, and that if you can have that, that goes a really long ways, especially when it comes to like hosting a party or any kind of gathering. Having that core group of people is like highly recommended. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. I just wanted to walk to clear my head. I have like a slight headache, I'm dehydrated. I'll do a reflection on my time here in this chateau. It's highly transformative experience, so yeah, just really incredible. And that's all for now. See you guys.